This video looks at tips for writing a great report. My name is Professor Kibet. So in the following section, I want us to look at the tips that all of us can use to write a great report. And this includes the following. Use names and pronouns. When writing about yourself and others on the scene, use names and pronouns such as I, he, she. Avoid cliches like this officer, the above mentioned person, and officials. Certain people argue that using impersonal terminology ensures objectivity and accuracy. Point number 2. Present only one idea per sentence. Short, simple sentences are easier to read and understand, and they save everyone's time. So they are especially important when someone is reviewing your report writing in preparation for an important business meeting or something like that. Furthermore, the longer a sentence is, the more likely it is that you will make an error writing it. Point number 3. Be clear and specific. Strive for clarity at all times. For example, conducted is a broad term. Instead of using it, clarify if you paid the witness a visit, if you called, or sent an email. So is residence. Point number 4. Use straightforward language. Since is more understandable and easier to write than as much as. Another example is the phrase pertaining to, which is a fancy and time-wasting way of saying about. Point number 5. Stick to verifiable facts. Educated cases, hunches, and other thought processes have no place in report writing. So limit yourself to the facts. In court, a statement like, "He was aggressive," will not be accepted. Instead, we can say Jackson clenched his fist and kicked a chair, which now sits broken. That is acceptable. Point number 6. Use more paragraphs. Organizing information in groups has 2 significant advantages. It will make your report more logical and easier to read and understand at the later stage. Point number 7. Have an active voice. A common misconception is that using the passive voice ensures objectivity and accuracy. However, this is not the case, especially when you are experiencing yourself, expressing yourself with clarity. So always use an active voice. It will not only give you room for objectivity, but also make your report more readable. Number 8, make use of bullet points. Bullet points or numbered lists are a great way to present lengthy but relevant information. Bullet style is simply the way you have probably been writing shopping lists your entire life. So when recording several pieces of related information, use bullet points as your format. This will make it easier for the reader to comprehend information. Other tips includes the following. 1. Make sure you read your report again and again so you can edit it for flow and readability. Number 2. Pay close attention to whether all of the information you have included is relevant. 3. Remember to double check your tenses. Pay attention to the voice whether it's active or passive, you have written in. Number 4, also remember to check your grammar, your spelling, and any structure requirements. 5, make sure that you have referenced everything completely and correctly for report writing. Now, and lastly, number 6, check that you have not inadvertently or deliberately copied anything without acknowledging it. So that marks the end of my presentation, where we have discussed about the tips for writing a great report. Thank you.